We're learning more details about an admitted human smuggler linked to 9 deaths in the St. Lawrence River last year. CBC News has learned he breached the conditions of his release, and details of the case are raising questions about the integrity of Canada's passport system. Jorge Barrera joins us now from Ottawa with more on what he's uncovered. So, Jorge, what have you learned about the individual who's behind this alleged smuggling ring?
All right, well, his name is Stephen Garrison Risaya. He's a Canadian citizen, and the RCMP believe and allege that he was actually leading an international human smuggling organization that was linked to the deaths last year on the St. Lawrence River. 9 people drowned, family of 4 from India, family 4 from Romania, including toddler and an infant, and their boatmen drowned in stormy waters on the St. Lawrence as they were headed on a smuggling run into the U.S. Now, we found out that Risaya was actually convicted of another human smuggling case, this one from 2021, when he tried to move a man from Sri Lanka from the U.S. into Canada when he was intercepted by authorities. And this case actually shows us the type of desperation that human smugglers exploit of people who are trying to get a better life or running away from something. We have interrogation video of this man from Sri Lanka who was caught being smuggled in, speaking to a Detective Sergeant, Matt Amer, with the Integrated Border Task Force. And this is a little bit of that interrogation video.
I don't think I can get the refugee status in the United States. I was wandering in the streets so many days, so I have a hope I will get some kind of refugee application process is easy again in this country.
So that voice you're hearing speaking English, that's a Tamil language interpreter who's interpreting through speakerphone during this interrogation. And you can hear the emotion in this man from Sri Lanka's voice. Now, he also told Amer, the officer, that Risaya charged him 7,000 Canadian dollars to get smuggled into Canada. The man said, "I don't have that money." And Risaya said, "Don't worry, I'll get you a job. You can pay me back," a kind of indentured servitude. Now, after this case, Risaya was charged and he was released on conditions. He had an ankle monitoring bracelet, but he was also told to surrender his passport and barred from having any new travel documents. Then, in January 2023, after the tragedy on the St. Lawrence, the RCMP raided his Montreal home and found a brand new passport that he had applied for and had received on April 11, 2023, less than 2 weeks after that river tragedy. Now, Risaya remains in custody. In June, the RCMP announced new charges against him, alleging that he was running this international human smuggling network. Linda?
It raises a lot of concerns, but specifically about the passport application process here in this country. What's been the response from Ottawa to all of this?
Well, this just adds to the issues around that the government has faced around immigration, around border security. We took this to the Conservatives, the official opposition, and we spoke with MP Tom Kimmich, who's the immigration critic, and he says this case needs closer scrutiny. This is what he had to say.
Probably one of the worst failures I've seen in 9 years now of this NDP Liberal government when it comes to border security and our national security. You'd think the integrity of our passport system is one of the most critical parts of ensuring that, one, Canadians have a trust and they know who's entering and exiting the country, but two, that known criminals aren't able to get brand new passports after we take away their old ones.
Now, experts say that currently, our passport system is the weak link in the security chain. The screening for this is essentially siloed. People doing the screening don't have access to law enforcement databases. The only way they can find out if someone's been ordered to surrender their passport is for a police officer to call them and say, "This guy is flagged." Now, Immigration Canada refused to comment about Risaya's case, citing privacy laws, and the RCMP refused to comment. Linda?
Jorge Barrera in Ottawa, thanks very much for your reporting on this. And you can read more of Jorge's reporting in a new article online this morning. That's on our website or the CBC News app.